Yes.
Yeah, your name is Gyan.
Yes, my name is Gyan Agnihotri.
Okay. So how are you doing?
Yes, I am doing very nice, and today it's very cold here.
Yes.
So
Where are you
very good.
speaking from?
I am speaking from Madhya Pradesh, a very small district named Sidhi.
Okay. So it's very cold there. So what is the temperature like?
Its temperature is around 4.
Oh my God. It's really very cold. So I'm here in
Mm.
Delhi. I think it's very cold here also, but it's not 4 degrees, right? So Mr. Gyan, I think we have connected earlier also.
No. It's the very first time, and I have watched your multiple videos on YouTube. So I was thinking that I should get one time at least get connected with you.
Okay, so that means you had messaged me earlier, but we couldn't connect.
No. I have not met. I have seen your multiple videos on YouTube. So that has actually inspired me to have a meeting with you.
You mean we are connecting for the very first time. So please introduce yourself.
Yes, so myself Gyan Agnihotri, and I am from Madhya Pradesh. And basically I am a government English teacher. And I teach in higher secondary level students English. On top of that, I also teach online English speaking, communication skills. And I have more than 6 years experience in this field. Yes.
Wow, that's great. So you are an English teacher yourself. You teach which classes? 9 to 12.
11th to 12th.
Okay.
11th and 12th.
You teach 11 classes 11 and 12. Okay. The students of classes 11 and 12, they are bit older. So they trouble the teachers a lot. So does it happen with you?
No, it's not like that. What happens in government school specifically, students, they love to listen what teacher is teaching in our rural area specifically. This is the first reason. Second reason is that what happens, the students have sometimes curiosity, but they are not able to control their curiosity. This is also a reason sometimes they do this. But generally, I have not this kind of experience so far.
Okay, you have not faced such an issue. Okay, you mean to say these things happen in private schools?
Yes, private school.
Yeah. Because I have seen many students, they trouble the teachers so much. They, call them by nicknames and all. And even the teachers are scared of the students of classes 11 and 12 because they throw so many tantrums. And sometimes they mass bunk the class. If they all get together, they mass bunk the class. Does it happen in the government schools?
Generally, in the government schools, is in our area school.
Mm-hmm.
So the bunking is the biggest challenge. But once there is a online, we have an online system of the attendance.
Okay.
And once your attendance gets shorted from the 75%, so that could cost students. So students are aware about maintaining their standards. And this is the reason they do not bunk.
Okay.
Yes.
So they don't bunk much because of the attendance constraint. So they have to keep it above 75%.
75%.
Okay. You live in a rural area. It's a village.
It's a village.
Okay. So have you been to other places? Like, have you been to any city?
Yes, actually, I was residing before this. More than 15 years, I was residing in Bhopal. So before that, I was also teaching here in Bhopal. And in my school education, college education, I also gone through in the Bhopal itself.
Okay.
So I come back here.
Now you have settled in this village.
Yes.
And tell me about your family.
Village, right. Yes, in my family, we are a joint family. And in my family, my parents, my one brother, and we are 2 brothers and 1 sister. Sister also already got married, and we both brother also got married. So we are living in joint family.
Okay. And how many children do you have?
1 daughter.
One daughter.
One daughter.
How old is she?
Yes, she is around 5 years.
Okay, she's 5 years old. So she studies in the same school?
No. She is studying in different school. It's near to our home.
Okay.
She's residing, and she is studying in the LKG.
So when you studied in Bhopal, your family lived in the village only? And you lived in a hostel?
Yes, in my family, and everybody was living in our home village. And for our higher education, we went for study there, for higher education.
So you went to Bhopal, but the whole family was living in the village. Okay.
Yes, village.
So for how many years did you live in Bhopal?
Yes, I lived around 14 years. 14 years.
So you completed your school there?
No, not schooling there. Schooling, I completed my home village in our local study. But once I just went for the higher education, and especially I was studying for the chartered accountancy.
Okay.
CA. So I have wasted a lot of time, energy, and to just become chartered accountant. But once I realized that I will not able to become chartered accountant, so I just thought that it's a teaching. It's a good option. So then I completed my literature, MA in English literature, and also the B.Ed. And then once the government exam came, so I was able to clear the exam, and then I just got settled here. And I have to leave Bhopal then.
Mhm. So after living there for 14 years, are you loving the life in a village or it's very different?
No, it's very nice. The village life is very nice and very clean, very cool, very calm. And actually, I have gone through my upbringing, whole upbringing from our village area only. So I love this lifestyle. Love this lifestyle, and especially once you're living in joint family with your parents, so you have also a satisfaction that you are able to just contribute in your family, because in your family there's lots of responsibility. Your entire the ancestral property, ancestral land, agricultural land, and lots of other things is fully there. And the rural life is absolutely different from the urban life. Urban life, you have very limited life. You have a very limited. You are self oriented. But here it's not like that. It's a different life. Yes,
If you compare your life in Bhopal to your life in the village, you like the life of village better. Is it so?
yes, yes, yes.
But you must have made so many friends in 14 years. Are you in touch with them?
Yes, actually, in the it's age of the social media, the social media is making us to just connected every time. But actually, what I am telling you, the most important thing is that the how closely, because the social media has made one thing. It has also maintained a distance, because we are able to connect the social media, so you are not intimately attached.
Right.
And this is also making lots of distance in the relationship as well.
You are right. So you have not visited Bhopal after that, after you settled down in the village.
Yes, actually, though, I just go for occasionally. Occasionally, I have to go in kinds of training programs or from the department training program. Sometimes like a picnic. And once because I have already just visited everywhere from Bhopal, so that is not attracting. Now Bhopal is not attracting to me to just come and visit or some things like that. And most important thing is responsibility. Once you are at the government job, so as you have family, so you have lots of responsibility. So you have always time constant, and this is the biggest challenge.
So you got married after you came back to the village?
No, no, no. Yes, when I was residing in Bhopal, so I got married.
Okay, you got
Yes.
married in Bhopal and then you brought your wife here.
The main thing is that the here, so our the family, my wife and my entire both families is here in our rural area.
Okay, okay. So your wife also belongs to this village.
It is a little bit city there. It's near to my home village, but she is well accustomed to about the village culture and every single things.
Your daughter was born in the village, right?
Yes, yes.
So your wife was okay to come back to the village or she was happier in Bhopal?
And actually, there are both things. Is that it? Because she is ready to just get accustomed to both kinds of situation. Because it depends on situation. Because if I have job here in the village, so I will have to stay. If I was residing in Bhopal itself, if I just got posted to somewhere else, so I will have to go there for the job. Because to get government job, it's very difficult.
Yes.
And government job is to give you security, firstly. Second thing that it gives immense satisfaction. Immense satisfaction.
Correct. This job is transferable, so you can post it somewhere else also.
I can get transferred, but actually what happens once the government's policy is that you get transfer as per your choice. Actually, this is CM Raj schools where in the government wants schemes that they want to maintain what you can say the standard. So they have always the faculty to maintain the same faculty in the same level, so that they must smoothly be able to just teach. Otherwise, you just keep getting transferred, so you're not feeling there. You're not getting accustomed to the situation.
Right, right. So you teach English to these kids. What is the biggest challenge that you face while teaching these students?
Actually, what happens in the rural area and specifically in the Madhya Pradesh, what I have found that the students are not so much interested to learn English. Not interested. Their single point agenda is anyhow to just get qualifying marks, passing mark. And this is the biggest challenge. The second thing is that the schools, the admission process is like that. Because it's a government policy. So government is trying to uplift everybody. So where the good quality students are not coming.
Oh,
Good quality students.
okay. Those students
So
are going to private school.
this is the biggest challenge that whatever you are teaching, they are not able to understand. Their background is not good. Already their background is weak. So it is very, very, very challenging.
Okay, so they don't have English environment at their home.
Actually, not only in their home, even the school levels, once they are just coming from their background. So what happens, the passing mark, they are anyhow they are able to just get passing mark. Their objective is to get passing mark. So their English standard is not uplifting, and this is challenge.
They are not learning English passionately.
Anyhow to just get marks. Anyhow, because what happens in the once you are just learning English as a subject, so there is lots of smart way to get good marks. Good marks. Even you are just getting good marks, but your English is not up to level. You are not able to frame sentences correctly. You are not able to write in your own words. Lots of things.
Okay, have you worked in a private school as well?
No. I have not worked in private.
Is it your first job?
Yes, actually, before this, I was just working in the Skill India department. And Skill India, where I was teaching GST in Skill India. So I have also experience. I have taught 2 years there in Skill India department. So teaching experience I have. Before that, I was also teaching the online English speaking communication schools in a U-paper, a company's U-paper. I have also taught there 3 years online mode.
People have this image in their mind that in government schools, teachers don't teach much. They just sit idle and take the salary.
No, actually what happens, it depends. It depends on school to school. And specifically in the CMI schools where I am just right now working. So they are standard schools where there is the CCTV cameras and there is government still lots of regulations rules. So there is a proper monitoring is there from the top level. This is the first thing. Second thing, the government is trying to make this school as a model school of Madhya Pradesh. Okay. So in village level, specifically in the primary and middle levels schools, it happens. Primary and middle level schools and lots of other schools also it happens. And that is the creating an image of the school, the government schools that the teacher is not teaching. But basically in our schools, what I have seen so far, it is not happening.
Government school teachers don't teach well, and they try to, they ask those students to take tuitions from them. They try to give tuitions to those students instead of teaching well in the class.
If we just check it out, that this is the case, lots of cases happens, and every single kind of situation is there. There is every kind of people. So this might be true, but actually what I have seen so far, it is not true. The teachers is teaching fully, and even I am telling you, I am not private tuition, not taking private tuition of the school students. Now I teach online, but I teach only the corporate professionals to develop their communication skills. So this is the issue. What happens right now in the coaching? In the coaching, there is a coaching mafia. You can see, and it happens in every school. Every single students are from the private body, in the private coaching. So it is happening. It is happening not only in the government level, but also in the private level.
Yes. Now teachers are not there to give education. They are there to just make money. So like students just want to get passing marks, in the same way teachers just want to make money.
So there is every kind of kind of teachers is there. There are lots of they are fully dedicated for the teachings. And what happens, certainly you can say there is always some exceptions, and this is happening.
Yeah, right. Exceptions are always there. You are an exception. So you are giving online classes. Are these online spoken English classes?
I am not telling that my is praising myself for exceptions. But my point is that there is always good teachers, and still most of the teachers are very good teachers. They are very quality teachers, and their objective is not to make money. They always contribute more than what they are just getting. Government is providing them fees or the salary. Okay. But the most important thing is that how you perceive and how students are taking education. Yes. I think online speaking, English speaking, basically focus more on the English speaking. Yes, corporate professionals.
Okay.
Through Zoom, I have Zoom, and I have also my own app. So I started through the app.
You go to your school, so you give these classes on weekends?
Yes, in weekends and whenever I have free times in the evening specifically, evening and night. Working professionals come from their office from late night, sometimes in night, so they love to go there. And yes, this is the way.
And your daughter has also started speaking English?
Actually, my most of the working professionals are speaking English. They are speaking nice English. They are developing their English speaking skills to next level. Now, what happens once they are in this kind of friendly environment, once they are speaking, so they are able to speak in the friendly environment. The moment they have to come out from their comfort zone, they have to speak in front of their friends, in front of the audience, in meeting, outside, in conference, anywhere. So then they forget, they don't get the proper words, proper ideas. The biggest challenge is they have lots of ideas. They're able to understand English. They're able to speak English. But the moment they have to speak in a well-organized manner, in a professional manner, they are not able to speak. This is the biggest challenge.
Because they get nervous. There are ideas, but the words don't come to their mind because they get nervous at that time. That nervousness doesn't let them speak.
Yes, this is the first reason, and what I have observed so far. The second reason is that they are not able to organize their thoughts and ideas clearly. They are not able to organize their thoughts.
Yes.
This is the second problem.
I was asking about your daughter. Does she speak English?
No. Actually, what happens is she is learning English. And the problem is that the environment, firstly, and where the school she is taking education, so she is not able to speak. But I feel that actually I'm not forcing her to learn English, right? Because she is in her childhood, and once she will get more maturity, within 2 or 3 years, she will be able to speak English and learn English. She has already learned lots of words. She knows lots of words, lots of good vocabulary. I have question to you that about your courses, your teaching, and about your journey so far of English speaking.
My journey of learning English or my journey of teaching English?
Teaching English journey.
So I started teaching spoken English 9 years ago at my coaching center. So I started my coaching center some 9-10 years ago, and it was doing well. First, I started spoken English classes. Some ladies joined the classes. Then students also started joining the classes, and it was going pretty well. The coaching center was doing good. But then COVID happened. And after that, they all stopped coming. I had to close down the coaching center. Then I started YouTube channel. And for 3.5 years, I have been running my YouTube channel. And yeah, it's doing well.
So now the online students, how you just get and enroll your online students for the teaching, for the paid students I'm talking about?
Actually, till August 23, I was giving online classes, online spoken English classes. But after that, I discontinued those classes. Now I do YouTube full time. I'm not giving any online or offline classes because there is no time left. Earlier, I used to give classes in groups. So I used to do that on Zoom. Now I am not giving any classes. So I am only doing YouTube and making content on Instagram, YouTube. That's it.
So I think, do you feel that the YouTube, as a YouTuber, you are in very well career. You have very nice career as a YouTuber, English YouTuber.
Yes, I do feel that. Initially, for 1 or 2 years, I was not sure that YouTube could be full-time career. Now I am making good money, and I feel that if I keep working in the right direction, it can become a full-time career for me. And yeah, I'm really happy with it now. But earlier I was having second thoughts that should I do YouTube as a part-time thing or a full-time thing? It can be a full-time thing, but then you have to be very, very passionate and very, very consistent. You should take it as a full-time career.
It's two things, very, very passionate, and second thing that very, very consistent. These two things.
Yes, right.
Now, to become a YouTuber, you need lots of setup. You need a very nice team who is able to edit your videos and setup. What would you like to say about these two things, setup and the editing?
I don't have any setup. I sit wherever I want. I have a laptop. I bought a tripod and a good mobile, and those are the only things. Initially, I bought a big whiteboard so that I could teach those, tenses and all. I used to make those videos on the board, on whiteboard. So I bought just a few things, and I didn't spend a lot of money. I just put a lot of effort and time. Editing, I would say I still do all my editing myself. I don't have a team. There is no team. There is no money involved. only a few things like speaker, tripod, whiteboard, just a few things initially I bought. That's it. There is no team even now.
Great. It's very nice. So, what the lesson and what one suggestion you would like to just give aspiring English YouTuber? Because the most of the English speakers who are just coming with you, their objective is also to become a good YouTuber.
Okay,
Yes.
not just want to improve their English skills, they want to become YouTubers who would like to teach English, right? I would say just, if it is your passion and if you love English teaching, then only go in this direction because you will have to teach people every single day. And if you are patient and you can keep correcting their mistakes, you can keep guiding people. If you really love teaching, then definitely go ahead and just believe in yourself and don't worry about the setup and editing and all those things. And you don't need to shoot your video with a DSLR or something and very perfect editing. Nothing of that sort is required. A video should be such that people like to watch it. That's the only thing.
Yes, very nice. This is a very nice point. Now, the biggest challenge as a YouTuber, what happens that the once you are uploading video, you're just putting your all efforts, but still your video is not just getting views, and you are not able to generate new subscriber. That is the biggest challenge.
Yes, it was so difficult for me to go to the next one when the previous video got just 9 views. So yes, it was difficult, but I think everyone's journey is different. You may take less time, and my video started going viral after 2.5 years. So everyone's journey is different, but I would say you should try. Everyone should try. At least you get a platform where you can express yourself.
Yes, very nice.
Even if the channel is not successful, it will definitely improve your confidence.
Confidence, and most one thing is that you need to develop the curiosity in the mind of your audience.
Right.
They must watch, otherwise, if you have very nice quality but nobody is watching, then what is the use?
Correct. So don't worry about the quality at first. Just worry about creating something which viewers want to watch.
Yes, it's nice.
Right. So
yes,
okay, then I have another session now. Okay, then let's end the meeting now. It was wonderful talking to you.
Yes, I also enjoyed a lot having a conversation with you. I would have to just having another session in next month.
Yeah, sure.
Another session.
Have another session after. Okay, then bye bye. Have a great day.
Okay.